Hey guys, I'm back. I did do some hunting and I did find a village and didn't have any blacksmiths or anything crazy in it, just some books and stuff, so I grabbed some crops and stuff like that and I headed back. I'm going to try and make this metal former, which, you know, requires electronic circuits and all. You can watch other people's things for that. I know I'm going to need a forge hammer, so that's there. What I was going to show you is these treated wood planks versus these birchwood planks. If I was to hit F7, right, oop, and knock out some of these torches here, I think, is F7 on? Let's see. There we go. If you can see here, this should be at least partially with the yellow. Off this one too. See, that one's there, but these are non-spawnable blocks. It's actually kind of important because they really look. I think they're going to work better than the birchwood planks. So for now, obviously, keep it lit up so I don't get creepered or whatever. But I'd like to switch over to these blocks because they look nice and pretty effective. I mean, it's just as effective as if you made your floor out of like the crushed obsidian gravel or something. So anyway, I said in the previous video I was going to show you that, and there it is. So I've been busy scooping out crusts of oil from these. That one doesn't have a full bucket in it. I'm not really sure what to do about that, but I've made about 8 blocks of coal coke and 28 loose charcoal. I think I have some loose coal coke on me. Put that away. I actually found a black lotus. So from what I heard about botany, I was doing some reading offline, and apparently if you have a mana pool, you can just toss it in and get instant mana. I mean, I don't think you can grow these. I think they should just find them out in the wild, but I found one, so I'll probably give that a try later. It sounded pretty cool. I did raid a couple spider spawners. That was very difficult. It did die about twice. Both the creepers, no less. I didn't think that was going to happen. Now, if I remember right, this is the normal version of the IC2 crafting for a plate, whereas if you were looking at the expert mode, you'd actually need 2. So literally it's like twice as expensive for everything. So I'm going to need an iron plate. Try to make a metal former first, that way I can save some of this cost. Before I continue on that, I actually should show you the rest of this. I did go ahead and I set up the water wheel. I had to watch some guys to get a feel for that, which I thought was pretty neat. I don't know how I'm going to really set this up properly, but I might be able to put another one going that way and then just have these two both link into, I don't know, some kind of bat box or something. I'll figure it out. I'm pretty sure you could put like 2 more on there. Just I'm gonna have to like extend this out to get some more water on there to up the RF per tick a little bit more. It's kind of neat because you can stand it and it will try, like just like flowing water, it will try and push you off. I'm still on hard difficulty. Let's see. Yep. Cool. Okay, so back to IC2 stuff. Yeah, that's right. So I was working on. They have the iron plate. I know I'm going to need some redstone. I definitely found some redstone earlier. And I'm going to need some rubber covered copper cables. So that's, I think you take a copper plate and then you cut that, I want to say. We're about to find out. I don't remember. Oh no. Cut. I think this is, that's from engineers. There we go. Oh, okay, plates. So really the same cost, whereas obviously that'd be 6 instead of 3 in hard mode. I'm just going to call it hard mode because I'm not going to remember to say expert mode every time. It's actually not hard mode proper because hard mode would probably be something like, you know, you die once, you're gone. That's probably actually hard mode. And then you just take this and you cut it, you get some copper cable, which you don't have to cover it, right? But if you don't cover it, there we go, achievement. And you step on it, you're probably gonna get zapped. And with the higher cables, it will wreck you. I've actually seen it. One time, it did dip my power supply. That actually made a fence out of copper cable that wasn't. And then some creeper walked into it, and you know, that was the end of him. So it's pretty interesting. So I know I'm gonna need 2 more because each of these makes 2. Whoa. Oh, yeah, that's right. Gotta hammer it first. I'm just gonna cut the bar in half. Yeah, that'll really work. Be careful you don't use the hammer twice if you're not trying to get the casings, because I've definitely done that on other worlds and it's quite annoying. So I need rubber, and I have exactly no rubber. I do have a rubber sapling. I should probably put that out there. I guess I didn't pick me up. Yeah, they added some stairs and try to make it fancy. I did find a steel axe out there, so I still have my paired out one. I was going to use this up because I found it. The sapphire pick's about to break, and I need to find rubber. I don't really care. It doesn't have to be IC2 rubber. I know that people will actually make the IC2 rubber trees, and we'll sit there and just kind of push them with the sap tappers, whatever they're, tree tap, and then you could just, you know, keep the tree alive, and then not so slowly, really. If you get a whole bunch of trees, it'll definitely, like, they have these little nodules on them. You can get out if you have a tree tap. Search for it. Careful not to get killed here. Well, I'm looking for this. It's also might be just down here. No. Kind of hard to see with this texture pack. I think that's it. Anyway, and that's how you're supposed to do it with normal IC2. But if you have access to a kitchen sink pack like this, like, you can always tell the difference between the trees. I mean, the dark is pretty. They stand out pretty well. If you use the Minefactory Reloaded one, all you have to do is just cut it down in every section you cut down. Like this, the rubber. Oh, this is why. It's one Minefactory Reloaded tree. I thought it was an IC2 tree. It's kind of dark. Forgive me. But yeah, it's like that 7 for 7, right? And I think technically, if you toss that through, I want to say a squeezer. It's kind of dangerous if you get wrecked right here while I'm doing this. Okay, yeah. So an extractor, you can get yet another rubber out, right? So there you go. Whereas you just have to cook the. I probably will make an extractor. Go ahead and toss my things down. But I mean, you're gonna have so much raw rubber. All you have to do is cook it, and it's really not an issue. I think I'm gonna toss these in here. Put dirt in there. Yeah, you can't put these in directly because they're not logs, really. It doesn't count as logs. I don't really know what that's all about. I'll probably deal with those later. Anyway, so raw rubber. So it's cooking tin. Consolidate this a little bit. I don't like doing dirt. Get out of here. Okay, and then I think a bit of coal. Probably get that going. And oh, that's another thing. So this does count as a fuel, so be careful with that. That was almost a really bad mistake right there. Okay. And we're gonna toss in 2 more of these so I don't waste the coal. Because I'm pretty sure, yeah. I like how you can see the burn time, and well, yeah, that really helps a lot, actually. I need to get industrial hemp seeds going. Okay, there's some rubber. That's enough for 2. I'm going to need 6 of those total. Yeah, and then just kick that in there for the last little bit. Last 30 seconds worth. So if you just toss these in here like that, it'll insulate it like the game wants it in order to make these circuits. And you're going to sacrifice, when you start IC2, a little bit of metals and stuff, just because the game, I think IC2 is not expecting you to already have board duplication. So I mean, I'm trying to keep primitive board duplication, so I'm not getting too crazy with it. I want to get a macerator. One of the cool things I think about thermal expansion machines, definitely mechanism machines. Oh my gosh, mechanism machines. And IC2 and Greg Tech actually as well, is they all had great settings. I could really appreciate that, you know. I always thought that was nice. So it looks like I waited one more than I needed. That's okay. I'm going to need it later. In fact, I know we're going to. There you go, electronic circuit. Now electrical. I hear a skeleton outside. What were we making? We were making a metal formula, right? Oh, that's void metal. There we go. Basic machine casing, toolbox, just bronze item casing around a chest, so that'd be pretty easy. Except that I do not yet have, I don't have any bronze. And I don't think this still works. I think that they, yeah, okay, they did take, well, first off, that's not the recipe, Joe. Okay, yeah. Yeah, they took out that easier method of making bronze, which is good because it's kind of cheesy, right? So I'm going to need quite a bit of iron, or not iron, but bronze to get these things going. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 10, so 5 bronze bars because each make makes 2. And so I guess we get the iron out of there for now. Gold out of there. I'm going to need some copper dust and tin dust, and then I should be able to just, I already did that, didn't I? I must have forgot what I was doing in between episodes. Here's some copper dust. Gonna need, if each make a bronze makes 4, I need 10, or no, I need 5 bronze, so that means 2 makes, so 6 copper dust is enough, and then I'll just put some tin in there. Probably just, oh, it doesn't let you grind down, does it? Well, let's see. It'll tell really quickly. You should be able to get the dust back, I think. Okay, there we go, perfect. So, I think this is gonna work. Yes, okay. So we now have bronze dust, we'll cook that down. Do I have coal laying around? I do not, but I do have some charcoal. Perfect. I'll let that cook. Oh, that's another thing. So I did make a glider right here, and I did make I did pick up a lot of the gravel ores and stuff like that that are laying around, just because they're really super easy to get for some reason. Tinker's Construct thinks that's a proper progression chain, I guess. But again, like I said, I'm not going to just leave it on the ground out of some kind of spite or something. You may, even if you put your floors like this, you may choose that you still want some kind of lighting, just so you can see what you're doing, but you obviously don't need it for canceling out mob spawns. You could actually, maybe for mob spawning rooms or whatever, mobs that spawn in the air like blazes and stuff aren't going to care. It's the mobs that spawn on the ground, you know, ground-based mobs mostly. There we go, that's enough. Perfect. Let's get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hammer those out into, where's my hammer? I lost my hammer, there it is. Apparently I'm a little blind today. Okay, there we go, 10 bronze item casings, they look very nice. And we need some planks though. Probably, yep, I used all my planks. Oh, hello. Goodbye. Little punk. I could swear that somehow it's like in their programming to like be next to doors. They like doors. It's gotta be in like the original Minecraft programming or something. There we go. I'll hit your head. Not doing Ender IO just yet, my friend. If I do, it'll be later. Like big monster or something, I don't know, but that's other things like Toilet Forest. Toilet Forest is really super easy to get materials in as well because Twilight Forest has just got lapis lazuli bricks laying around everywhere. You want books? Go to one of those lich towers. Have more books than you can possibly carry back without a cache. But that's probably more than enough. Oh, that's another thing. So apparently something went wrong with my zoom and my camera was going crazy like this. And I had to Google it just to figure out what was going down. And apparently some kind of like Windows Zoom or something. It was really annoying, and I wasn't able to really do much of anything until I sat down and figured out what was going on. That's not right. There we go. Toolbox. Probably should make one just to have to put my tools in. I think that's what you do. Yeah, so you can just like toss your tools in there. That's kind of neat. Alright, well I need these to be out for now. But that's cool. I mean, that gives you a second inventory for your stuff. For now, we're gonna go ahead and use the top table as our finished assembly, so we're gonna go ahead and put that there. We need a basic machine casing and some coil. That's just more of copper cables. That's 4 copper plates times 3, so 12 copper plates, and 3 iron ingots to make all 3 coils. So 12 copper plates is next, right? I have 8 copper here. Let's try and get a bit more copper cooked. Thank you for the bronze. I really don't know what to do with gunpowder. I always collect it, but I never really know what I should do with it. I mean, I remember there's a couple different blast furnace types. So if you don't put, you have to put like redstone additive in it. I think that was like a high furnace from Tinker's Construct. That was kind of interesting. You could make steel really quickly with that once it was up to temperature, if I remember right. We're gonna need 4 more than what we had, so it's 3. 1 more. And that should give us enough plates, I think. See, it's 2 per coil. 2 plates per coil. Maybe I made too many already? I really am bad at math. I thought I was better at math in life, but so that's enough for, I can just do it here and check. Should be what, 4 cable, yeah? So 2 plates is 4 cable. And yeah, just make it. If I made too many, that's fine. But I'm pretty sure I needed 12. Okay. So that's 3 rings of 8? Yes. Perfect. And then 3 iron ingots. Just happen to have those. Get my coils. Boom. And then, let's see. Oh, this is just 8 iron plates. Or that have been 8 iron that's been processed. So for that, we have some iron dust. Maybe I should move that over. Maybe not. And some coppers processed. Oh, yeah, found some pumpkins. I don't know, those, yeah, apparently you can't spawn on top of pumpkins, that's good. That would be very bad. And while those are cooking, I suppose we could do something else. Probably cut down a bit more trees. Trees is plural. The nice thing is once I get a drill and one of those, it's not a drill, it's a chainsaw, I won't only have to recharge them, I actually have to repair them. So it's kind of like a very powerful thing as well. It requires power, but it's not hard to get too much. Especially since this isn't expert mode, so you're not getting like all the ultra hard issues like I forgot what I was gonna say. Basically, it's not so hard to take care of stuff. There's kind of want to stay away from mine factory loaded for trees, and stuff like that. And it's good, but I mean, what's the point of making a chainsaw automation? So you can go do other stuff, I suppose. Or if you happen to come up to something that, you know, you want to cut with, I guess it's good for that too. I probably will make something like a dev null from extra utilities. There's still more stuff here. Wow, already 20 minutes on this video. Crazy. That's gotta be done by now. Just clear that out, and that's the 8 we needed. Tossie's 8, plus the forge hammer, iron plate. Now, I know that I have to make an electric wrench, or at least a wrench, to be able to move this, and you can't use, you have to use an electric wrench to actually move it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this down, and I'm not going to move it until after I can actually move it safely. So I'm just going to set it, let's put it, there. That's just where it's going to sit for now, guys. The effective tool pickaxe is not the same thing. I'm sure you've seen from other videos that people have made. If you do that, then you're going to lose your item. You can only get like the machine casing it came back with. Now I know for Greg Tech, there's a setting that if it gets rained on, it explodes. So hopefully that won't happen today. Yeah, that water has to stay there. So we'll draw a line there. I'll get one of those LV connectors. Hopefully it doesn't explode. If it does, it does on camera, and I'll look like a total genius, I'm sure. So let's check it out. LV wire connectors. It's just some hardened clay and some copper. Perfect. Looks like you get a whole bunch of them. And I have exactly no clay. Time to go get some clay. I don't have a shovel on me, so looks like it's maybe hand-hewn clay. That's kind of cool. I'm worried that a creeper's gonna go like this and just kind of swim up the side, and then bam, drop right in your house. That's gotta be clay over there. Cook those 4 blocks down. It should give us hardened clay. And I believe the wire is just like 4 copper around a stick. And then from there you can just, you'll get 4 of them. That should be more than enough to get the metal former up and running, assuming it doesn't, I don't know, explode or something. Would be not good. It's interesting, most of these blocks take 200 burn time. So technically, if you have enough saplings, you can kind of measure it out if you're really trying to be a scourge about it. 8 saplings will take care of these 4 clay blocks, for example. At least it should. I know that the iron furnace, which I probably should make one of these into an iron furnace. I do have the iron. Just haven't. Yeah. I just have to keep. There we go. Okay. some LV wire connectors, and I'll do this. And do I have any sticks? Nope. Okay, like a stick. A couple sticks, I guess. There we are. So LV wire coils. Might as well make a day. Less worried about the creepers and more worried about just being able to see what I'm doing. Okay. So I didn't think with one water wheel it's going to be enough to explode this thing. In fact, I have no idea. But we're about to find out. Well, it's got some RF in there. Remember, it takes 4 RF for 1 LV, so I don't think it's going to blow up. Can we even connect it like that? Okay, that worked. Come on, don't blow up, don't blow up. Don't blow up. It's not getting power. Why is it not getting power? Maybe it's just incredibly... Oh, okay, it is getting power. The GUI is just being a turd. It won't tell you how much energy is in it. But it is generating power, ladies and gentlemen. We have liftoff. I can now save this forge hammer, because I now have metal former. So this is if I want wire, and that's if I want, you know, ingots will turn into plates, plates will turn into machine casings. There's obviously upgrades, I'm not going to mess with those right now. Our next step is going to be make an electric wrench. Very next thing we need to do, because if I need to move this, I don't want to lose it. Wrench. Sure, why not? That looks like an electric wrench to me. Looks more like a screwdriver. There's a basic wrench. I know this happens to be bronze. Need a little bit more bronze than we have. That's okay. And this is going to be the problem. We need an RE battery, electronic circuit, 2 copper cables, and some iron casings, and electric motor, which is 2 tin casings, some more coil, and an iron ingot. So the tin casing should be pretty easy. We have 10 on us. We can try it out, right? I mean, this isn't going to be in a super fast way because it's only going to be able to store so much energy, but it's free. Like, not that I can't chop a tree down or something, I guess, but it's kind of neat. I like it. And then that 1 tin bar going through again should make plates, which is what I need here. Yeah. And I need an iron ingot, and so I need 3 iron ingots and some copper. Luckily, this thing's going to save me some headache. So let's see. 2 coils worth is going to be 4 copper plates, which means I need to go get more copper. Looks like we're running out of time on this video. I'll try and get what I can done. We're doing it a break. There's some copper dust. But that was a success. It was very nice. I know you have to make like relays and stuff, so obviously I'm going to want to, you know, make a bat box instead and reconnect stuff and all that jazz. Crushing them ores the hard way. Pretty soon I'll do it much easier way. That's another thing I could do. I could take both of these furnace, whatever. I think I'm going to do that now. We're going to roll those into plates. Yes, bring up 2. And take the plates and turn. We need 5 plates. So let's do. I'm actually going to make another one of those little tables. They're so useful. Put that out like that, and this, and this. And there we go. Okay. I gotta watch out though. Well, I guess it's near a torch. It's fine. Okay. Okay. So put 1 charcoal, and we're gonna put 8 iron dust. did the 3 copper plates. We're going to go ahead and we're not making casings, so we want to switch over to wire cutter. Maybe some coils. But yeah, you want your electric wrench as soon as possible because, and this is fine. I mean, I guess one more water wheel could probably up that a little bit. Whoa, am I getting more than one here? Whoa, what is this? I'm getting 3. I did not expect that. So looks like you get more cells. Oh, nice. What is this? I guess I should read more, huh? Oh, 1 iron ingot goes directly into HV cable. 4 cables. Oh wait, I can just make the cable directly. I don't have to actually. Wow. Okay, Joe. Yeah. Oh, that's neat. So I can literally just do this, and it goes directly into 3 wires. It's actually really handy. I'll have to remember that. Okay, so these 8s are done. 5 of which we're going to turn into plates. So it's extruding, rolling, cutting. I guess that's from plate to wire. This is from bar to wire. I don't know. I just know I can use this for rolling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll make ourselves an iron furnace. We're going to need to upgrade to those anyway. They look nice. They go really fast in comparison to vanilla furnaces. Yeah. So basically, this is the end of the video for now. I'm going to go ahead and make some more plates. Probably going to turn both of these furnace into iron furnace. Maybe even add... Oh. I guess we're getting power as we can get it. I'm going to go ahead and, yeah, I'm going to upgrade these furnaces, iron furnaces. I'm probably going to put another water wheel here. I don't want to put 2 on too quickly because I don't want it to blow up, but because I don't know. I actually have no idea on that. But this is cool, though, because yeah, I needed those. Alright, I'm going to stop the video. See you on the flip.